Doctors for Patients. It's a trust called Doctors for Patients. So, Your Lordship,
what's your point?
I have 2 points. Number one, in this policy, Your Lordship said 11, clause 11, subclause 5 and 6, we have a serious problem with. One is working hours of women, including women doctors, should not preferably exceed 12 hours at a time. Second, wherever possible, night duty may be avoided for women to the extent possible. Now, this is the policy of the state of West Bengal, and our doctors have a serious problem with this. And Your Lordships in multiple cases.
How can you say that women should not work on night
exactly.
duty?
Precisely.
Women will have an objection if you keep them from working.
Exactly. And to limit us to a 12-hour shift. In fact, many of the junior residents, 36 hours flat out. Now, this is directly impinging on gender and being employed at all.
Completely right.
That is one. We'd like, and second point, I have a second point, Your Lordship. I have a second point. Second point pertains to investigation. One is on this policy, Your Lordship is seized of it. I will leave it at that.
Women don't want concessions. They want equal opportunity in terms of safety.
In Anuj Garg's case.
Why should we prevent a woman doctor from working in the night?
Or 12 hours. Why limited to 12 hours, Your Lordship? Because junior doctors work for 36 hours. Now women will never be
taken. Should be for all doctors. 12 hours working time is for all doctors. Don't
whatever the shift.
Exactly.
Women doctors are ready to work in exactly the same conditions.
Absolutely.
In terms of time.
Exactly. In Anuj Garg,
let's not undermine them. Undermine the lady doctors.
This has to be.
There is no issue, Malaj. We'll notify it. We were just worried because there is no security in place at the moment.
No, but
I want to make sure. I want to make sure, Malaj, something like.
The answer to it is you must ensure security is in place.
I know, Malaj, that's the point.
Women that you will not be working after.
In addition, it says in addition. This is only temporary. But if Your Lordship wants, no issue.
The state is that it cannot provide security. The center is.
We are at item. If
in Anuj Garg's case, Your Lordship.
You're right. We said that, look,
romantic paternalism.
The law, the provision of the Act, Punjab Excise Act was that any establishment which serves liquor will not have a woman. We struck it down.
Of course, you should strike it down. There's no issue.
Therefore, two things, Mr. Bal. I think the state of West Bengal must immediately correct its notification. You cannot say that women will not work more than a 12-hour shift. If men are working more than a 12-hour shift,
they are
entitled to work exactly at par with their male counterparts.
We'll issue a notification, but not an issue.
Your duty to provide security. And we can't tell any woman today in our country who's in the workforce that you will not work at night.
Including in
pilots work at night, doctors work at night. Armed forces work.
My second point, Your Lordship. Second point on investigation itself. Again, it's a which has come from these Doctors for Patients. They say that apparently there are many people who possibly have information regarding this incident, and because of fear of retribution, they're not coming out and openly giving this information.
That is our problem also.
Therefore, may I just finish, Mr. Mehta?
No, I'm supporting you.
Thank you. The request here is for an anonymous portal, because Your Lordship, the cyber crimes portal today has an anonymous portal for crimes. Also, this court, in the case of videography of child pornography, specifically said you should permit anonymous complaints and a specific portal should be set up. Our request today is to aid this investigation and to hopefully finally get the culprits. We need an anonymous portal which the CBI will set up, because many people don't want to disclose their identity even to CBI. And that is a fact today because of the nature of the matter Your Lordship has seen. We support no particular side here, but the point is people are scared. So if they can be enabled to give their complaints anonymously. Third is on Wikipedia, which is not part of my IA, but since Your Lordship said the photo is not there.
Yes.
The photo, Your Lordship, is not there on the Wikipedia website, but after the girl's name is mentioned, there are 2 footnotes. The first footnote refers to an article which is not an Indian journal, it's outside India, but that article has a photograph. Yes. So that footnote is also problematic because I just clicked on it on my phone when this discussion happened, and that takes me to an article.
While editing the order, I'll make sure that we cover that.
It's an external link, reference 1 and reference 2.
Thank you. Mr. Sibal,
only one, to respond to Malot, she is right. We are also facing this difficulty. People are afraid to come forward and speak. Malot, we are ready to have an anonymous platform. The only difficulty in that would be, which is not our difficulty, that there would be several things sent on that which are completely irrelevant, but we can't help it.
That is item 5 and 6.
But we can assure if
be just flooded with
That's the problem, my lord.
information which, you know.
This is the theory, going on. This
This is functioning, they must be.
But I can assure my learned friend, if anybody comes, they would be fully anonymized. We will not disclose their identity to anyone.
Protection scheme.
Yes, my lord.
But despite that, this court is approved of an anonymous portal, despite all the witness protection schemes.
More counterproductive than.
India's task force is limited. It's a relatively a small agency. Now, if we get all kinds of relevant, irrelevant material on an anonymous portal, one officer will be only monitoring nothing else but only that portal. So, look at it.
We understand the problem.
Lord, we can assure if anybody comes, their identity will not be disclosed. It would remain only with the Joint Director CBI.
You just delete it. That's all.
Despite that, the cybercrimes portal has
It may be publicized, my lord, by the CBI.
pornography of
The witness protection.
Equally counterproductive, though I have no.
All right, you made your point. Now, Mr. Sibbal.
Now, Manoj, just as far as items 5 and 6 is concerned, we'll issue a notification to delete it. That's all. So that's not an issue. Manoj,
5 and 6 of the notification date.
of
19th August 20.
19th August, Manoj, clause 11, subclause 5 and 6 will be deleted by virtue of a notification, Manoj. So
Yes.
that's not an issue. Then your lordship's order, Manoj, 9th of September, your lordships render this order.
Previous order.
Kindly read, Miller's paragraph 18 with me. In order to, your lordship has that? All my lords have it? No.
We have copies.
We have copies, Miller, we'll try and give.
Yes.
No. Oh. May I read it, Miller? In order to create a sense of confidence among the doctors, we also.
We saw that para 18. So what do you have to say on that, Mr.
Yes, so no, Miller, therefore we called, 5 meetings we called. This is the 5th meeting and we want to tell your lordships what
লাইভ
happened. Actually, I
স্ট্রিমিং
wanted to
চলছে
place it
আমরা
earlier.
নজর রাখছি এবং যে বিষয়গুলো উঠে আসছে রাত্রি সাথী প্রসঙ্গ উঠলো সেখানে এবং সেখানে যেমনটা বলা হলো যে এক আইনজীবী তিনি বলেন যে মহিলারা 12 ঘন্টার বেশি মহিলা চিকিৎসকরা 12 ঘন্টার বেশি কাজ করবেন না, রাতের ডিউটিতে কম রাখা হবে মহিলা চিকিৎসকদের। এই কথা শোনার পর প্রধান বিচারপতি বলেন এর অর্থ কি? তাহলে তো মহিলা চিকিৎসকদের প্রতি বৈষম্য করা হচ্ছে, মানা যাবে না। জানবো, অর্ণবংশ নিয়োগী রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। অর্ণবংশ,
দেখো, একদমই যে আইনজীবী বলেন যে রাজ্য সরকারের বিজ্ঞপ্তিটি বলে যে মহিলা চিকিৎসকরা 12 ঘন্টার বেশি কাজ করতে পারবেন না, রাতের ডিউটি কম এবং না করানোর কথাও বলা হয়েছে। মুখ্যমন্ত্রী নিজেও বলেছিলেন। এর বিরোধিতা করছি আমরা, এটা চিকিৎসকরা মেনে নিচ্ছেন না, মহিলা চিকিৎসক তারা এটা মেনে নিচ্ছেন না। প্রধান বিচারপতি এই বক্তব্যটি শোনার পরে তিনি বলেন এই ধরনের বিজ্ঞপ্তির অর্থ কি? এটা তো মহিলাদের চিকিৎসকদের প্রতি বৈষম্য করা। এই জায়গায় এই মন্তব্যটা করেছে প্রধান বিচারপতি, যে কারণে এই বিজ্ঞপ্তি মানা সম্ভব নয়। অর্থাৎ যেটা রাজ্যের যে বিজ্ঞপ্তি, সেই বিজ্ঞপ্তি আদৌ হয়তো কার্যকর হবে না বলেই আইনজীবীরা মনে করছেন এই মন্তব্যের মধ্যে দিয়ে। দ্বিতীয়ত বলা হয়েছে যে পরিচয় গোপন রেখে অভিযোগ জানানোর বন্দোবস্ত করা হোক। এখন বহু মানুষ সিবিআই কে ভরসা করে অভিযোগ করে জানাতে পারছে না, অর্থাৎ সিবিআই কে তারা অভিযোগ জানাবেন, বহু চিকিৎসক রয়েছেন সেই বিষয়ে তারা জানাতে পারছেন না, এই ভয়। সুতরাং সেই জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়ে তুষার মেহতা বলছেন এটা সত্যি, কিন্তু যদি কোনো অভিযোগ জানাতে চান, যদি কোনো ব্যক্তি চিকিৎসক যে কেউ, সিবিআই সব রকম সাহায্য করবে, পরিচয় গোপন রাখা হবে। সরকারি সিবিআই সরাসরি সিবিআই জয়েন্ট ডিরেক্টরকে অভিযোগ জানাতে পারবেন সাধারণ মানুষ অর্থাৎ চিকিৎসক যদি। কারণ বলা হচ্ছে এখানে যে একাধিক আর্থিক অনিয়ম তছরূপ একাধিক অভিযোগ, মহিলা চিকিৎসকদের অভিযোগ, নিরাপত্তা সংক্রান্ত অভিযোগ, সেই সমস্ত বিষয় নিয়ে কিন্তু যদি কারো কোনো বক্তব্য থাকে তাহলে কিন্তু সিবিআই কে জয়েন্ট ডিরেক্টরকে সরাসরি অভিযোগ জানাতে পারবেন এবং তার নাম কিন্তু গোপন থাকবে, সেটা আশ্বাস দিয়েছে কিন্তু সলিসিটর জেনারেল তুষার মেহতা। ফাইল
সঙ্গে থাকো, আবার আমরা নজর রাখবো লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং এ।
Specific formulations of the same will be required. It was also proposed that the existing threat culture prevalent in the medical colleges can be removed after further deliberations through specific formulations, democratically elected students' unions and RDAs regarding cease work and ongoing sit-in demonstration at Swasthya Bhavan. Representatives submit that a decision will be arrived at only after further discussion with all the junior doctors. The meeting ended with an appeal from the Chief Minister to the junior doctors to join back to work, ensuring delivery of healthcare services, and they've still not done it. And there are 10,000 of them, Alas. There are 3,000 senior doctors, there are 10,000 junior doctors. 75 of the workforce is not going to work. And I must appreciate the outreach of the
any further comments.
Come on, please.
I was the one who said we have arrived at a settlement. Mr. Sybil did not initiate this.
Let him at least complete his submission, then you can have. Yes.
So,
No, he can't. I agree with my learned friend, my lord. Doctors can't be demonized like this.
They're making a lot of allegations, my lords. 3,000 senior
I've made
doctors.
no allegations.
It's an
The number.
The fact that
allegation.
there are 10
Ask them what the
junior doctors and 3,000 senior doctors.
That's
Correct.
That's all that he has pointed
That's
out.
all I've said. I've said made no allegation. Now, Malas, all that and senior doctors have been actually doing a lot of hard work. Malas, we appreciate what's happening.
Thank you, but we're not on strike, sir. So
For
this should
God's
really,
sake,
the numbers
shut up.
for the last from the
Why?
media.
No repetition between lawyers, please. Let Mr. Sybil complete.
I'll leave it.
We allowed you to complete now. Let him
Great, I'll leave it.
respond.
So, Malas, this is the state of affairs today, Malas. And she's also publicly said, we won't take any action against you. But if the junior doctors don't go back to work, Malas, what is to be done? And their demands, see their demands.
But
Everything
see, this
that-
is not.
Come on, please do not.
Representing them.
Now, Mr. Sybil, we want to know one basic thing. After our last order, we had said that, look, set up adequate security
Yes,
apparatus.
got an affidavit to that effect. I showed
Now,
you.
what have you done?
Yes,
Let's
yes.
start with Ajikar itself,
And let's-
Ajikar
In
Hospital.
consultation with
What,
CISF.
tell us what steps have been taken to improve the safety and the security at the
Yes, yes,
Ajikar college
we give
itself?
the affidavit. We just give it to you. Yes, yes, we've done that.
Filed this
We filed this, we circulated
Apart
it
from
yesterday.
budgetary allocation, what steps have you taken on the ground?
Yes, Maras, yes. We're showing it to your lordship. We gave that, circulated it yesterday, Maras.
Of 2020.
Can I have, I'm not concerned, but if you can give me a copy for completion.
Through the health
I'm not
department,
served.
Maras, this affidavit was filed through the health department. Just give it, keep copies. Keep
None of
copies
us
now.
have
I
copies, my
don't think
lords.
we have, but I'm not concerned with that, but copies.
May I have a copy, please?
Usko to de do.
This concerns the junior doctors.
Now, Maras, kindly see.
My lords, this
Mr.
is
Sybil,
not
may I-
confidential. May we all have copies?
Mr. Sybil, may I have a copy, please?
May we all have copies, sir?
Please, yeah, give copies. Don't have copies for everyone. We'll give it to you. I'll just read
Please,
it out
you have
and
to
then.
address the court on
We
this
don't-
issue.
Why don't you share
You are
one copy with them so that, they can between themselves.
What is the difficulty in sharing a copy with me?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
You should have come to court with extra
Very
copies.
difficult, Malas.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's kindly just come to page 2, Malas, paragraph 4. Confidence building initiatives by the state of West Bengal. As per the order of the court, Malas. In furtherance of the orders passed by this honorable court, the following district collectors and superintendent of police have been duly communicated the said order for compliance and necessary action. Right, so each district, the district collector, commissioner of police, Malas, identified. Para 5. Further, a letter has also been issued to all district magistrates and superintendents of police for ensuring safety and security of the health professionals working in various health facilities. True copy of the letter dated so-and-so from the Principal Secretary, Department of Health and Family is attached, which is at page 1415. Malas. Then, meeting in this regard was chaired by the Chief Secretary of the state with all the district magistrates, chief medical officers of health, principals and hospital superintendents on 13/9, giving clear directions to all for ensuring safety and security and early completion of the various infrastructural works being undertaken. DMs and SPs have visited the medical college in their respective jurisdiction, and they are taking all steps in this regard. That the state of West Bengal is providing the following facilities to 28 medical colleges and hospitals of the state, out of which the district collectors, along with superintendent of police, are monitoring the 18 government medical college and hospitals in the district outside Kolkata, while the 10 medical colleges and hospitals in Kolkata are under the Kolkata Police Commissionerate. Besides this, there are 87 public hospitals, district hospitals, super specialty hospitals, sub-divisional hospitals, and state general hospitals. Now, Malas, what is it that we have done? Let's see existing facility of duty rooms and the restrooms, right? So, Malas, you have 732 males and 444 females. Total is that. Additional duty rooms and restrooms sanctioned are 5, and work has already begun, Malas. And 536 male, 357, it's increased by another 893. And within 7 to 14 days, the work will be completed. I put it there, Malas. Work has started, and directions have been issued to executing agencies to complete the work in 7 to 14 days. Then come to the existing toilet facilities. You have 462, 249 for women and 711 total, and 1497 and 806 in public hospitals. That's 2303. The additional for women is 724 and 503 for the others, for the public hospitals. And this also will be completed in 7 to 14 days. Then existing CCTV cameras, in additional will be 6178 and public hospitals 4071. Also, work will be over between 7 and 14 days. Following this is the special dealing with RG Karmaras. There currently common duty rooms are available for doctors. The total are 57, 24 and 47. Additional will be made and sanctioned. There are 71 additional. And work has started. And joint inspection with hospital authorities, PWD, CISF has been held. New works have been taken up. Then existing facility toilets, 43 and 26 is 69. We're building another 82. Joint inspection has been done, with hospital authorities, PWD and CISF has been held, and new works have been taken up. Then existing CCTV cameras 217, we're increasing them to 415. 36 are installed. The other work is going on, Then photos are at page 16 to 26, they're all there. Then, additional security guards. In order to improve the safety and security of doctors, nurses, and other staff in all the medical colleges and hospitals, the government of West Bengal has introduced the program Ratire Sati Helper at Night. The concurrence of State Finance Department has been obtained for engagement of additional 1514 security personnel under this program for all medical colleges and hospitals. There are already 232 existing security guards, and additional 85 security personnel have been designated afresh for RG Medical Hospital, College and Hospital. 3 companies of CISF are already deployed at RG. A true copy of the order dated so-and-so issued by the department is attached. It is, however, most respectfully submitted that despite the order of this court, junior doctors, but anyway, I don't want to read this because unnecessarily, we have now reached some kind of settlement.
Now, when you say that there are 232 existing security guards and additional 85 security personnel have been designated afresh for RG Medical College.
Yes.
Are these from the Ratire?
No. These are police personnel, not Ratire Sati. And we will substitute the Ratire Sati with police personnel. It's only a temporary measure, only for 1 year,
No,
we can substitute them with police personnel.
You know, Mr. Sibal, what really happened was this. The accused who committed the crime was drawn from the volunteer force.
Correct.
Now, if we are going to have another set of contractual people who will be now designated...
No, now we are giving them ID cards. But security agencies have been...
Imagine, these contractual people will be trained... One second. These contractual people will be trained for 7 days. And then they will be walking all around in the hospital. Now, what is the protection which these young doctors have, particularly the women doctors, about these contractual staff walking around in the night in the hospital?
This is in addition to the security of the police that is already there,
But the crime was, let's face it, the crime was crime is alleged to have been carried out by a volunteer who was posted at the hospital. Now, if we are going to replace the volunteers with these...
there were hundreds of volunteers, It's not that. We'll make sure now. We've got police personnel there. There are stations there.
Appraisal. The GR says, the government resolution says that they will be appointed through an outsourcing agency.
No, these are not civic volunteers. There is a security agency that we have hired. Through them, we have recruited.
So the security agency will recruit these people?
Yes.
Does anybody carry out any...
Yes. Verification is done. Proper verification.
Any psychological assessment, because these people are going to be working...
Proper verification is done. Health department is involved in this. Something has to be left.
Today, particularly the women doctors, have a feeling of, insecurity. Now you get...
CISF is there today,
They don't know who these people are. They're not your police. They're not your paramilitary...
CISF is there, for them to resume work. Now what's the problem? CISF is there. After all, something has to be done by the state, to make sure that, your lordships...
And CISF will be there for a short time because they responded to...
We'll make arrangements after that,
The police, we are asking...
We'll make arrangements after that. But it can't be, that the doctors...
We ask.
The whole problem is when you entrust security to contractual staff, particularly in hospitals where people are on duty for 36 hours. They stay there. There is virtually no protection for women
There
otherwise.
is civic volunteer in this, mother. These are true security.
They are contractual staff.
We have a police outpost. Kindly see, we have a police outpost in every hospital.
Notwithstanding the police outpost,
Well,
even an FIR was
I
taken after
I am not disputing that, mother. We are not.
14 of them.
Why is the
1,500.
why
14
is the
hours is again
government coming out
incorrect.
with this?
14 hours
Surely-
again incorrect.
Surely
If your
you
losses
understand-
want, we'll disband this. There is no issue, mother.
Possible. It's not a question of the court wanting it. We are not in charge of governance in the
But
state.
therefore, mother, some
The
confidence in
doctors
us.
they have genuine reservations because they say, who are these contractual people who are now going to be working with us?
Mother, your must have some confidence in the state machinery after all this has happened. After all, we are also cognizant of it. We are also all against it. We want the security of our women doctors. Your lordship must assume that, mother. State is
Therefore-
not cognizant of all this.
Now, in terms of what you have disclosed to us,
Yes.
you said that there are 28 government medical colleges in the state of West Bengal,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
There are 17 government hospitals, including hospitals attached to medical colleges.
Yes.
And number of government hospitals in the state of West Bengal, 87
87,
hospitals besides the 28 medical colleges
Correct.
and
Correct.
hospitals.
Correct.
Now, so we are really dealing with these 28 government medical colleges in the state of West Bengal. This is a key
That's
area.
page 10, ma'am.
Because government medical colleges involve young people who are there to pursue their medicine.
Yes.
These are the young girls who are straight out of 12th standard who are going to be then joining for 4.5, 5 years.
Correct.
We are therefore dealing with young people in the age group of 18 to 23. They are particularly vulnerable and they have to be protected.
Of course, of course.
And we have to deal therefore with these 28 colleges.
Correct.
Because they have no great pleasure in abstaining from work.
That's right.
They are abstaining from work because now, as we see, having these contractual people there, they will be having a new source of completely insecure premises.
That's
Who are these people who are going to be joining at a contractual level? I think government has to talk to them and tell them that, look, this is the verification which we are doing. Or you need now a new set of volunteers who will be called the Rathired Sati.
we informed them yesterday evening in our conversation with them, Malad. This was informed.
My lords, both are
And
instructed.
this is what is recorded. It's also recorded.
Replace the
We are in a
declaration.
situation where
It's also
there's a
recorded.
lack- There's a lack of security for the doctors. The way to do it is really to have regular police personnel, at least in these 28 government medical colleges and hospitals.
That's our demand.
These are the colleges where the youngest of our future
Plus
doctors are.
17. There's also Calcutta, 28 plus 17. Go look at page 10, Malad.
Yeah,
28 in the state is 17 in Calcutta.
pin code. So you have 45.
I mentioned that every hospital, the Chief Justice says, look, there was a police outpost and yet this happened. So therefore,
So we are dealing with 28 plus 17,
Yes.
45.
yes,
Let's deal with these 45 first on priority.
right.
Because as we said in the other hospitals, you will not have, say, 18, 19-year-old young, almost like children. They're beyond 18, that's the only thing. But these are very young doctors, young interns,
Right, right.
They're all young students.
Right.
Now, they are straight out of their homes, they're coming in from different parts of West
Fair enough.
Bengal. Now, we have to assuage their concerns and the concerns of their parents.
Malad, kindly see Malad's page.
Tell us for these
item 8.
45 hospitals.
Kindly see-
Tell us for the 45 hospitals, what are you going to do to
Kindly
ensure
have a
their
look at
safety?
page 10, item 8. There's an increase of women security officials on duty when women doctors, nursing staff are on night duty. 910 additional women security personnel will be deployed after training at the police training institutes, and they are undergoing training at the moment.
Now,
We are
these
caught
women
up-
security personnel will be regular?
Yes,
personnel from the
regular
Bengal
police force.
or what?
Regular police force.
So within what period will they?
They are undergoing
report to
training,
these
but I don't know what the training period, but at the moment they are undergoing training. I'll find out and let you know.
Because, ultimately the devil lies in the fine print. It's not, they say that, look, you have sanctioned funds. You say that, well, duty rooms are being constructed.
We'll get back to your lordships on this.
So tell us, and second, who is going to in every district in West Bengal, the collector and District Magistrate 1.
শুনানির দিকে যেরকম আমরা নজর রাখছি এবং সেক্ষেত্রে রাজ্যের যে বিজ্ঞপ্তি এবং মহিলাদের কাজের ক্ষেত্রে সময়সীমা নিরাপত্তা একাধিক বিষয় কিন্তু শুনানি পর্বে উঠে আসছে এবং সেই জায়গা থেকে রাজ্যের বিজ্ঞপ্তির কিছু জায়গা যে ঠিক নয় সে বিষয়টা প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন। আর একই সঙ্গে সমস্ত হাসপাতালগুলির নিরাপত্তা এবং সেখানে পুলিশ ফোর্স থাকতে হবে এই বিষয়টাও কিন্তু সামনে আসছে। আমরা আরো বিস্তারিত জানবো এই মুহূর্তে ঠিক কি চলছে। অর্ণবাংশ নিয়োগী রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে, আমাদের প্রতিনিধি টেলিফোন লাইনে। অর্ণবাংশ,
দেখো, প্রধান বিচারপতি DY চন্দ্রচূড় প্রশ্ন করেন যে আমরা গত শুনানিতে যে নির্দেশ দিয়েছিলাম নিরাপত্তা বিষয় বাড়ানোর জন্য সেই বিষয়ে আপনারা কি করেছেন। স্বাস্থ্য দপ্তরের রিপোর্ট তারা তুলে ধরেছেন, তারা বলছেন যে আমরা এই পদক্ষেপগুলো নিয়েছি। 14 দিনের মধ্যে সমস্ত কাজ করতে হবে, ওয়েটিং রুম, রেস্ট রুম, সমস্ত জায়গা ঘরগুলো দেখা হবে, সিসিটিভি বাড়ানো হচ্ছে, ভলেন্টিয়ার রাখা হচ্ছে। যেই কথাটি ভলেন্টিয়ার কথাটি বলেন সেই সময় দাঁড়িয়ে প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন যে আপনারা জানেন যে অভিযুক্ত যে অপরাধ করেছে সে একজন সিভিক ভলেন্টিয়ার, যারা সাময়িক সময়ের জন্য কাজ করবে তারাও তো পরে ঘোরাঘুরি করতে পারে হাসপাতালে। ভলেন্টিয়ার কিভাবে নিরাপত্তা দেবে এবং ডাক্তাররা নিরাপত্তা দেবে এবং ডাক্তাররা সুনিশ্চিত হবে কিভাবে, এই প্রশ্ন তুলছেন। যে আরজিকর হাসপাতালের কথা বলছেন সেখানে কিন্তু শুধুমাত্র কেন্দ্রীয় বাহিনীর সাময়িক সময়ের জন্য, কিন্তু সমস্যা হচ্ছে হাসপাতালের নিরাপত্তার ভলেন্টিয়ার তাদের যে দাবি অর্থাৎ চিকিৎসকদের দাবি সেটা কিন্তু জেনুইন। আমরা সরকারকে পরিচালনা করছি না, গোটা রাজ্যে 28টি মেডিকেল কলেজ হাসপাতাল আছে, সেখানে নতুন নতুন প্রজন্মের ডাক্তাররা আসবে, অর্থাৎ 18 থেকে 23 বছরের ছাত্ররা আসবেন, যারা ইন্টার্নশিপ ট্রেনিং নেবেন, তাদের নিরাপত্তা দেখতে হবে, তারা ঘর ছেড়ে আসবে। সুতরাং একজন ভলেন্টিয়ার কিভাবে হাসপাতালে নিরাপত্তা দেবেন এবং নজরদারি কে করবে, এই বিষয়ে তিনি প্রশ্ন এবং সংশয় প্রকাশ করেছিলেন যে হাসপাতালের নিরাপত্তা ভলেন্টিয়ার থাকা নিয়ে। রাজ্যের বক্তব্য এটা সিভিক ভলেন্টিয়ার নয়, এটা একটি প্রাইভেট এজেন্সি ভলেন্টিয়ার, তাদেরকে পুলিশ সমস্ত নিরাপত্তা বিষয়ে ট্রেনিং দেবে, ট্রেনিং দেওয়ার পর তারা কাজ করবেন এবং সেখানে পুলিশের আউটপোস্ট থাকবে, যে যে আসবেন তাদের আইডি কার্ড থাকবে, চেক করে ঢোকানো হবে। রাজ্যের উপরে ভরসা রাখতে হবে, রাজ্য সব রকম ব্যবস্থা নিচ্ছে এবং সেই জায়গা দাঁড়িয়ে এখনো অব্দি কিন্তু আদালত আশ্বস্ত হতে পারেনি যে এই জায়গায় যে হাসপাতালের নিরাপত্তা জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের নিরাপত্তা ভলেন্টিয়ার থাকবে, তা কিন্তু আদালত এখনো অব্দি কিন্তু সেই জায়গায় আশ্বস্ত হতে পারেনি। যে কারণে কপিল সিব্বাল বলছেন যে প্রত্যেকটা ভলেন্টিয়ারকে কলকাতা পুলিশ তারা বা রাজ্য পুলিশ তারা ট্রেনিং দিয়ে কিন্তু নিরাপত্তার কাজে যোগদান করাবেন।
অর্ণবাংশ, একই সঙ্গে জেলা শাসক এবং পুলিশ সুপাররা হাসপাতালগুলিতে সিসিটিভি ইনস্টল করার ক্ষেত্রে তারা সব রকমের বিষয়গুলি নজরদারি করবে এবং নিশ্চিত করবে, এই বিষয়টিও আজকে বলেন প্রধান বিচারপতি, এখনো শুনানি চলছে।
দেখো, সেটা হচ্ছে যে জেলা শাসক, পুলিশ সুপার হাসপাতালগুলিতে সিসিটিভি ইনস্টল করার থেকে শুরু করে সব রকম নজরদারি নিশ্চিত করবেন, নিরাপত্তা নিশ্চিত করবেন। প্রধান বিচারপতি এই বক্তব্যটি পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে তিনি বলেন যে DY চন্দ্রচূড় পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে কপিল সিব্বাল বলেছেন যে আমরা সমস্ত মিটিং ফিটিং করেছি, সিপি, এসপি, ডিএম সবার সঙ্গে মিটিং করেছি, প্রত্যেকটা হাসপাতালে রাজ্যে কোথায় কোথায় কত পরিমাণ ক্যামেরা দরকার প্রত্যেকটা আমরা রিকুইজিশন নিয়েছি এবং তা কিন্তু শুরু হয়ে গেছে, 14 দিনের মধ্যে কাজ শেষ হবে। সেই পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে আজকে প্রধান বিচারপতি বলেছেন যে তারা কিন্তু পুরোটাই নজরদারি করবে এবং সুনিশ্চিত করবে। দ্বিতীয়ত প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন যে আরজিকর হাসপাতাল নিরাপত্তা নিশ্চিত করতে অনেক সময় নিচ্ছে রাজ্যের বক্তব্য 7 থেকে 14 দিনের মধ্যে সবটাই সুনিশ্চিত হয়ে যাবে। প্রধান বিচারপতি পাল্টা বলছেন যে হাসপাতালের অন্দরে যাতায়াতের জন্য বায়োমেট্রিক নিরাপত্তা ব্যবস্থা সুনিশ্চিত করতে হবে। রাজ্য বলছে অবশ্যই করা হবে, যখন কেউ ঢুকবেন বায়োমেট্রিক ব্যাপারটা কিন্তু ইনস্টল করতে হবে যাতে সেটা আরো নিশ্চিত হয়। রাজ্য অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট করেছে, তারা রাজি হয়েছে, তারা খুব শীঘ্রই কিন্তু আরজিকর হাসপাতালে বায়োমেট্রিক সিস্টেমটা বসানো হবে, এটা কিন্তু বলা হয়েছে। সুতরাং এখন অবধি হিয়ারিং চলছে, রাজ্য আশ্বস্ত করার চেষ্টা করছে যে রাজ্যের সবকটি হাসপাতালে নিরাপত্তা দেওয়ার বিষয় নিয়ে।
নজর রাখো অর্ণবাংশ।
That could have happened to any one of them. That's all that they are worried about.
Yes, and rightly so.
All right.
We have made a coordinating officer to do this.
An affidavit has been filed by the state of West Bengal for explaining the steps. Dr. Joshi will come back to you in a minute, don't worry. An affidavit has been filed by the state of West Bengal
On behalf of the health department, Manoj.
on behalf of the state of West Bengal by Sri Narayan Swarup Nigam, Principal Secretary in the Department of Health and Family Welfare, explaining the steps which have been taken specifically for upgrading bracket 1 duty rooms stroke restrooms semicolon bracket 2 toilet facilities semicolon and bracket 3 CCTV cameras, availability of CCTV cameras in government medical colleges and hospitals across the state. Next. The data which has been placed on the record indicates that there are 28 government medical colleges in the state of West Bengal and 17 government hospitals, apart from which there are 17 government hospitals in Kolkata. Full stop. The number of government, full stop. There are 87 hospitals besides.
Whereas 1 and 2 have to be recorded separately, Malad.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are 28 plus 17.
28 plus
9, Malad. 9. So what's the number of government medical colleges in Kolkata is 9, Malad. Right. Then the state is 20.
Delete kar do.
Yeah.
There are 9 government medical colleges in Kolkata and 28 in the state of West Bengal, making a total of 37 government medical colleges. Full stop. 17 government hospitals in Kolkata are attached to medical colleges.
Yes.
While 87 hospitals, into brackets, besides the 28 medical colleges and hospitals, exist in the state. Full stop. The affidavit filed by the state government indicates that apart from the existing facilities, sanction has been granted for installing additional duty rooms, restrooms, setting up toilet facilities, and the installation of additional CCTV cameras.
The consultation with the doctor.
Stop.
After consultation with the doctors.
Stop. Besides making budgetary provisions, it has been stated that work has commenced and directions have been issued through the executive agencies to complete the work in 7 to 14 days. Full stop. The affidavit indicates that apart from 7747 existing CCTV cameras, an additional 6178 CCTV cameras would be installed. Full stop. In the public hospitals, apart from the existing 3346 CCTV cameras and
medical college,
an additional 4071 cameras would be installed. Full stop. In our view, what is of critical importance at the present point of time, is that the participatory process should be followed by the state government so that the concerns of all the doctors, both senior and junior doctors, are duly taken into account. Full stop. To facilitate this, we have suggested to Mr. Kapil Sibal, we have suggested to the state of West Bengal that the collectors and that a team consisting of 1, the collector and district magistrate for each district, bracket 2, the superintendent of police, 3, the principal of each medical college and hospital, or as the case may be, the superintendent, and 4, a representative each of the senior and junior doctors may be associated with the process so that the work which is being carried out for the construction of duty rooms, setting up of toilet facilities and installation of CCTV cameras takes place to promote with their inputs in view. Full stop. This has been agreed to by the state of West Bengal. Full stop. The court has been assured that the entirety of the work shall be carried out within a period of 2 weeks from the date of this order. Full stop. Apart from the above steps, on the suggestion of the court, it has been accepted by the state of West Bengal that necessary steps would be taken to ensure biometric facilities, particularly for controlling access to those areas, to the duty and rest areas, both for male and female doctors, so as to ensure that unauthorized persons are not entitled to enter the hospitals. Full stop. The affidavit of the state government indicates that 910 additional women security personnel are being presently trained at the police training institutes and would be deployed at the government hospitals.
Well, it should be duty rooms, not duty areas.
Duty rooms.
Yeah.
On 13 September 2024, the Department of Health and Family Welfare of the Government of West Bengal has issued a government order proposing to engage an additional 1514 security personnel on a contractual basis in the government medical colleges and hospitals under a program which is called ये पेज 27 को मिल जाएगा Ratire Sati -helper at night. Full stop. These personnel are proposed to be engaged by outsourcing through an agency nominated by the government for a period of 1 year. Full stop. During the course of the hearing, serious reservations have been expressed by the council appearing on behalf of the senior and the junior resident doctors, bearing in mind the background that the alleged offence in the present case has been committed by a civic volunteer from who is also contractually recruited. Full stop. Apart from the above concern, the attention of the court has been drawn to an order dated 19 August 2024 issued by the state government indicating that bracket 1, women doctors shall not be employed at night, and semicolon, bracket 2, women doctors shall not be employed on any shift exceeding 12 hours. Full stop. We find justification in the reservations which have been expressed, particularly on behalf of the senior and junior doctors, as well as by the different organizations representing the doctors. Full stop. The basic purpose must be to ensure conditions of safety and security for all doctors, men and women. Full stop. The women doctors do not demand any special concessions, but require the state to create conditions in which their safety at all times during the day and night is observed. Full stop. We are affirmatively of the view that we are in agreement with the submission of Council for the Doctors that imposing conditions such as that the women doctors will not be employed at night would pose a serious impediment in the furtherance of their medical careers. Full stop. As we have already noted above, the women doctors expect to be provided for similar conditions of work and safety as should extend across the board to male as well as female doctors. Full stop. Moreover, it would be inappropriate, as the women doctors have submitted before this court, if women are given special concessions in regard to the hours of duty. Full stop. The hours of duty should be reasonable for all doctors across the spectrum, and it would be inappropriate to target women by subjecting them to conditions which do not apply to their male counterparts. Full stop. We therefore have been assured, the state of West Bengal has assured the court that any such conditions which are a cloud on the basic constitutional premise of gender equality shall not be enforced.
Well,
thereafter.
Only one request is what is said. Hold on. Working hours of women, including women, should not preferably exceed 12 hours at a time. There's no mandate that they should not be employed. We'll reword it. We'll take it out. That's not. What is said is that preferably should not preferably exceed. Otherwise, it will be misconstrued. We are going to delete it, but there's no mandate that they should not be employed. That's not what that it says. Therefore,
but all that they are saying is that look, don't.
Correct. We'll delete it. But what happens is if this order goes, what all kinds of.
Put it in that perspective of they are insisting on look. We are entitled.
Correct. But don't say it is a mandate that they shall not be employed. This is not the mandate.
All right. We'll
just that.
We'll edit the order.
Yes. Now, one last thing that I want to, your lordships had asked us.
My lords, on this point.
On that challan 35711. 5371.
Before we come to that, on the
very important. Just wait for a moment.
Your lordship asked us, we have to answer that.
Yes.
No.
We have
we filed a status report.
The affidavit.
Well, on the strike of doctors, I wish, I'm sure that we'll be able to come to.
We held a meeting with the doctors yesterday.
Yes, yes.
And Ms.
But they have not agreed.
He said that there's a settlement. There's a settlement.
But they have said we will come back to you whether you want to go back to work or not.
Second, my lord, I'm here to address you on that question if he has the patience to listen. My lord, sorry. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm sorry.
That's all
I got a bit carried away. My apologies to Mr. Sybil. My lord, I'm referring to the previous order of this court, para 16 and para 17. This court expressed an expectation that the doctors will go back to work by 5th of September of 5th of September 2024. Now, my lord, in the order recorded by this court, your lordships have already recorded that some of the preconditions for safety at work have not been provided till today. Nevertheless, my lord, in the spirit of, what should I say, honoring the order of this court, my lord, we did agree to a meeting. 40 of them met the chief minister yesterday. I would like this settlement to come on the record. It's in the nature of a settlement.
You got it here.
Signed, no, not to my knowledge, my lord, it's not there, but if it's there, it's the same one. Just check if it's the same one, my lord.
A minutes of the meeting, right?
Same thing. It's the same thing.
All right.
It's the same document,
Very
right?
well, my
Which
lord.
is signed by all the doctors. Yeah.
There are issues in this document that I'd like to bring on the record. I'd like to address. Because I would like to say, and I've filed this intervention. I'm sorry, I've not had time to file it in court. If you could just see the press, that's all. Just have a look at the press.
Can we have a copy?
Yes. Can use my copy, I don't.
We'll,
You made a mistake by raising.
A copy to the AOR for the state of West Bengal as well.
সুপ্রিম কোর্টে শুনানি চলছে, আমরা নজর রাখছি। আর এরই মধ্যে যে বিষয়গুলো উঠে আসছে, যে নিরাপত্তা নিশ্চিত করতে গত শুনানিতে যে নির্দেশ দেওয়া হয়েছিল, রাজ্য কি করেছে আমরা কথা বলবো। অর্ণবাংশ নিয়োগী রয়েছেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। অর্ণবাংশ,
দেখো, সেটা হচ্ছে যে গত শুনানিতে সুপ্রিম কোর্ট বলেছিল যে ডাক্তার সুনিশ্চিত করতে রাজ্যকে ব্যবস্থা নিতে হবে। সেই জায়গা দাঁড়িয়ে আজকে তারা কৈফিয়ত দিয়েছে রাজ্য সরকার, হলফনামা দিয়ে রাজ্যের স্বাস্থ্য দপ্তর তারা কি রাত্রির সাথী বলে একটি প্রকল্প নেওয়া হয়েছে, তাদের রাত্রে নিরাপত্তা ব্যবস্থা রাখা হচ্ছে এবং কি সিদ্ধান্ত নেওয়া হয়েছে। আজ প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছিলেন যে আরজিকর হাসপাতাল নিরাপত্তা নিশ্চিত করতে অনেক সময় নিচ্ছে রাজ্য। রাজ্যের বক্তব্য 7 থেকে 14 দিনের মধ্যে সমস্তটাই কিন্তু কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে। প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন হাসপাতালের অন্দরে যাতায়াতের জন্য বায়োমেট্রিক নিরাপত্তা ব্যবস্থা রাখতে হবে, যাতে আনঅথরাইজড পারসনস বা পিপলস যাতে কেউ প্রবেশ করতে না পারে, সেই জন্য কিন্তু এই ব্যবস্থা। কিন্তু সব থেকে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয় হচ্ছে, আমরা জানি যে সম্প্রতি একটি বিজ্ঞপ্তি দেওয়া হয়েছে, সেখানে বলা হয়েছিল যে রাত্রি সাথীর জন্য 1514 জন ভলেন্টিয়ারকে নিযুক্ত করা হবে এবং বলা হয়েছিল মহিলা চিকিৎসকদের 12 ঘন্টার বেশি কাজ নয়। সেই বিজ্ঞপ্তি নিয়ে আজকে বিরোধিতা হয়েছে আদালতে। বলা হয়েছে যে কেন এই নারী পুরুষে বৈষম্য রাখা হচ্ছে এবং যে সিভিক ভলেন্টিয়ার এই দুর্নীতি অপরাধ করেছে তারপরেও কিভাবে ভলেন্টিয়ারে আস্থা রাখছে। প্রধান বিচারপতি DY চন্দ্রচূড় স্পষ্ট করে বলেছেন যে এই রাত্রি সাথী নিরাপত্তার জন্য যে রাজ্য সরকার 1514 জন বেসরকারি ভলেন্টিয়ারকে নিযুক্ত করার সিদ্ধান্ত নিয়েছে 1 বছরের জন্য, সেই জায়গা দাঁড়িয়ে রাজ্যকে এটা সুনিশ্চিত করতে হবে যে কোনো ভাবে যাতে মহিলা পুরুষ সবার চিকিৎসকদের ডাক্তারদের নিরাপত্তা সুনিশ্চিত করা যায়। এক, দ্বিতীয়ত মহিলা পুরুষ বলে বৈষম্য রাখা কাজ করা বিরোধিতা করছে অনেকেই দেখা যাচ্ছে। এমন কোন সিদ্ধান্ত রাজ্য সরকার নেবে না যাতে লিঙ্গ বৈষম্যের মধ্যে দিয়ে পড়ে যায়। অর্থাৎ কোনো মেয়ে বেশি কাজ করতে পারবে না, ছেলে বেশি কাজ করবে, এই বৈষম্য না রেখে রাজ্য সরকার সিদ্ধান্ত নেবে। এটাও কিন্তু আজকে আদালত বলে দিয়েছে, যে কারণে আদালত আশা করবে রাজ্য সরকার পরবর্তী ক্ষেত্রে যে সিদ্ধান্ত নিক না কেন সেখানে কিন্তু কোনো লিঙ্গ বৈষম্য থাকবে না, এমনটাকে আদালত বলেছে। এবং এও বলা হচ্ছে রাজ্য সরকার গত 13 তারিখে বিজ্ঞপ্তি হয়, সেই বিজ্ঞপ্তি নিয়ে তারা অবশ্যই ভাববেন। আজ কপিল সুব্বাস আশ্বাস দিয়েছেন, আমরা বিজ্ঞপ্তি প্রকাশ করেছি, আমরা পরবর্তী সিদ্ধান্ত এখনো নিইনি এই বিষয় নিয়ে।
নজর রাখো, আবার নজর রাখবো লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং এ সুপ্রিম কোর্টে।
Secondly, it is
So it will go on record as the
but we must keep substantive equality.
state of West Bengal.
Women need particular different protection. My lords, just a few things, my lords.
And what,
Yes, my lord. Now,
Mr. Sibal, what we will do is that these four areas, two CCTV and restrooms we have already covered.
Yes.
F to I, this is something which we will ask the government to consider,
Well, it's
and
already there. Existing committees are already there.
we'll just see if
my lord,
it
this
is not there.
incident would not have happened.
Yeah, we
These
put it. It's there.
conditions had been put in place. Let's be clear. Let them not be in denial. That's our only demand. We have no other demand, my lord. Don't be in denial.
We're not denying it.
On behalf of the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front, an application has been filed seeking specific directions. Good stop. Two of the principal reliefs, which are the affidavit, inter alia, the affidavit contains the following prayers. We say, I the copy kar lo. Prayer B, which has been set out above, is specifically covered, is specifically the subject matter of the investigation which is being carried out by the CBI, and hence, a full stop. As regards prayer C, the court has been apprised of the fact that a meeting took place on 16th September 2024 between the...
No, Madam, live streamed is not there, Madam. They've asked for live streaming, Madam.
They're satisfied with the meeting. We don't want live streaming. We're satisfied with what has taken place.
I agree. I'm
Regards
just saying.
prayer B.
No, I mean, no, this is not fair. Again, he's trying to demonize the doctors.
No.
Nothing else. We went without the precondition of live streaming.
As regards prayer B,
Yes,
a meeting took place on 16th September 2024 between the Chief Minister and about 40 representatives of the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front. Full stop. A copy of the minutes of the meeting has been placed on the record. Full stop. Ms. Jaising, however, states that though prayer B contains a specific request for live streaming of the meeting, that was not insisted upon, and broad terms of settlement. We'll say broad terms of settlement have been arrived at
Yes,
in the course of
these
the
are broad terms of settlement.
Correct.
They wanted 40 of us went.
Prayers D and E relating to CCTV cameras and restrooms and toilets has already been dealt with in the earlier part of this order. We find merit in the request which has been made by the Junior Doctors Front in terms of prayers F to I, and direct that the state government should consider the request and take ameliorative steps.
If not already done,
Not
Madam.
already taken.
What if not? Can you make a statement that you've got such
Where,
harassment
one second,
committees
Ms. Jaising.
in your hospitals? Can you make that
Where,
statement, Mr. Sibal? Put your hand on your heart and
yes.
make that statement. Don't
We
be
can.
denied.
It's in the status report.
The
They're not there, my lord. I'm making a
specifically,
statement, they're not
the
there.
steps which need to be taken by the state government include are for bracket 1, the formation of a broad-based monitoring committee in each hospital consisting of the administration, academics, doctors, nurses, and other healthcare staff to deal with safety issues. Bracket 2, semicolon, bracket 2. The formulation of a confidential grievance redressal system in every hospital for the redressal of grievances of students, doctors, and other staff. 3, the formation of internal complaints committees in accordance with the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace into brackets Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal bracket Act 2013 and bracket 4. the setting up of counseling centers in every hospital with qualified professionals, particularly from the psychiatric and psychology departments, to deal with the issues of stress which are faced by doctors in the course of their duties. Would stop. Each of these aspects would merit serious consideration, and we would impress upon the state of West Bengal the need to take remedial action.
If not done, Malad, because
already done.
Yes.
Within a period of 3 days from the date of this order.
Correct, Malad. Now, Malad, I just want
My lords, with regard
the last issue. May I now, Malad, finish with that?
Yes.
my lords, if I may, very
Malad,
briefly,
round-
very important. my lords.
Now we gave you adequate time. You can't keep on coming back.
Notifications
now-
not get set aside.
Malad, only one request.
They recorded their statement that they are not going to insist upon that.
I'm grateful, my lords. My lords,
Yes.
Now, one
Malad,
last thing, Malad.
please
Now that we have
stop
agreed to all this, the cease work must stop, Malad. They must go back to work.
If the name of the
Now,
notification.
Ms. Jaising,
Yes.
Learned Jaising, Learned Senior Counsel appearing on behalf of the Juniors Doctors Front, has stated that with the above confidence building measures, which are to be followed by the state of West Bengal, the junior doctors would have no difficulty in resuming work. Full stop. It has been stated that the only concern of the junior doctors was that necessary facilities for ensuring their safety at the workplace should be duly installed. We accept the assurance which has been tendered by
Deeply
the
obliged. We are deeply obliged. And now, the last thing is that the challan, Malad, your lordship.
Finish,
Yes,
please. Can we maintain that order? One person addressing the court at a time?
Yes.
Yes. Now, my lord, your lordships have just dictated, if I heard correctly, that we have no difficulty resuming work.
No, we have said that you said that in principle the doctors would like to come back, but they wanted confidence building measures.
Yes.
And that with these steps which we have now virtually taken from your application and the other steps that you are now willing to...
There's just one caveat to that. My lord, one addition, if you can just record it. My lord, we are accountable to our general body. We plan to hold our general body today or tomorrow. So there may be a gap of time. I want that on record. I don't want to be told I'm in contempt of court.
Ms. Jaising has informed the court that in view of the minutes which were recorded before the Chief Minister, the meeting held on 16 September 2024, and the directions which have been issued in this order, the junior doctors would approach the general body so that a broad consensus evolves to facilitate the return of the doctors to work.
Yes, one more thing. My lord, one more thing. Your lordship will just come to prayer B. Prayer B. Now, my lord, this is a very, very serious issue, and we know it requires to be addressed. Direct the state government to establish and fix administrative responsibility. My lord, just hear me out. We are not getting into the domain of the CBI. My lord, we do not wish to get into the domain of the CBI.
Earlier direction of this court. Huh?
My lord, it is not my case that I want to interfere with the domain of the CBI. The words have been chosen carefully. We have used the expression fix administrative responsibility.
Jaising,
For
Jaising, 1 second. Those responsible for the cover-up of the incident.
the incident, my lord, I made a statement earlier
What
that
is the
it's still
nature?
there. My lord, hear me for a minute. What is that?
We are still being apprised by CBI
Yes.
of the nature of the cover-up which took place.
No.
1 second. Until CBI gives us a better,
Yes.
a better updated status report, then we will issue directions to
No, I
them.
bow to that. I bow to that, my lord. I'm not talking about the domain of the CBI. Just hear me for one.
No, we are not saying, 1 second. Once CBI points out what has emerged during the course of the investigation, we will have some material to issue directions to the state government to take action.
my lord.
But we must have some material before.
Agree, this is going to be a continuing mandamus. I agree. I know that your lordships are not ignoring this issue, but give me 1 second. My lord, your lordship needs to be told that one of the reasons they've not gone back to work is because it is their
সরাসরি
belief.
শুনানি পর্বের দিকে আমরা নজর রাখছি। শুনানি চলছে এবং সেই শুনানি পর্বে নিরাপত্তার বিষয়টা কিন্তু বারবার করেই সামনে আসছে। সেখানে হাসপাতালের সিসিটিভি থেকে শুরু করে মহিলা এবং পুরুষদের আলাদা বিশ্রাম কক্ষ থেকে শৌচাগার, এই সমস্ত বিষয়গুলো সামনে আসছে এবং নিরাপত্তার দায়িত্ব কাদের উপর থাকবে। সেক্ষেত্রে চুক্তিভিত্তিক নিরাপত্তা কর্মী যদি থাকে তাহলে যারা চিকিৎসকেরা রয়েছেন, বিশেষ করে মহিলা চিকিৎসকেরা রয়েছেন, তারা আদৌ কতটা নিরাপদ বোধ করবেন, বায়োমেট্রিক লাগানোর কথা, সেই সমস্ত বিষয়গুলো উঠে আসছে। আর একই সঙ্গে যে জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকেরা যারা আন্দোলনে রয়েছেন, কর্মবিরতিতে রয়েছেন, তারা কবে কাজে ফিরবেন, এই প্রসঙ্গও সামনে আসছে। সেক্ষেত্রে রাজ্যের তরফ থেকে যেমনটা বলা হচ্ছে যে তাহলে যখন তাদের যেই শর্ত তারা দিয়েছিলেন, বিশেষ করে গতকালকের বৈঠকের পর মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর সঙ্গে মানা হয়েছে, তাহলে এবার তারা কাজে ফিরুন। এই প্রসঙ্গগুলো কিন্তু সামনে আসছে। ঠিক কি চলছে আমরা আরো বিস্তারিতভাবে জানবো। অর্ণবাংশ নিয়োগী রয়েছেন আমাদের প্রতিনিধি। অর্ণবাংশ,
নীলাঞ্জনা, সেটা হচ্ছে বর্তমানে সুপ্রিম কোর্টে যে শুনানি পর্ব চলছে তাতে মূল বিষয় হচ্ছে এখন যে কাজে ফেরার, অর্থাৎ জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের কাজে ফেরার বিষয়। প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন গতকাল মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর সাথে জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের বৈঠকের সিদ্ধান্তের মধ্যে কয়েকটি বিষয় উত্থাপন করেন। সিসিটিভি ফুটেজ, রেস্টরুমের নির্দেশ দেওয়া হয়েছে। বাকি যে বিষয়গুলি রয়েছে সেগুলো পূরণ করার বিষয় রাজ্যকে বিবেচনা করার নির্দেশ দিয়েছে কিন্তু সুপ্রিম কোর্ট, বা পরামর্শ দিয়েছে বলতে পারো। এবং রাজ্যের পাল্টা ছিল আজকে যে এবার অন্তত জুনিয়র ডাক্তাররা তারা কাজে যোগ দিন। প্রধান বিচারপতি বলেন যে জুনিয়র ডাক্তারদের উদ্দেশ্যে, আইনজীবীর উদ্দেশ্যে, যে জুনিয়র ডাক্তারদের দাবিগুলো মেনেই নেওয়া হয়েছে, সুরক্ষা সুনিশ্চিত করা আশ্বাস দেওয়া হয়েছে, তাহলে এবার কাজে যোগ দিতে সমস্যা কোথায়? ইন্দিরা জয় সিং অর্থাৎ জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের আইনজীবী, তিনি বলছেন যারা এই ঘটনা ধামাচাপা দিতে চাইছেন তারা এখনো ওই হাসপাতালে রয়েছেন, তাই চিকিৎসকরা কাজে যোগ দিতে ভয় পাচ্ছেন। তাদের সাহায্য করার চেষ্টা করা হবে, কারণ তারা এখনো হাসপাতালে ঘুরে বেড়াচ্ছেন। এটা হচ্ছে ইন্দিরা জয় সিং অর্থাৎ জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের আইনজীবীর সওয়াল। প্রধান বিচারপতি বলছেন আপনারা জানেন যে সিবিআই ইনভেস্টিগেশন করছে, সিবিআই ইনভেস্টিগেশনের মধ্যে সমস্ত পয়েন্ট কিন্তু ইনক্লুডেড রয়েছে, সুতরাং একটু অপেক্ষা করুন। তারপরেই কিন্তু ইন্দিরা জয় সিং তিনি বলেছেন যে এই প্রশ্নগুলি রাজ্যের তরফ থেকে বলা হচ্ছে মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ইতিমধ্যে আশ্বাস দিয়েছেন কোনো শাস্তিমূলক পদক্ষেপ করা হবে না, এবং কিছু ব্যক্তিরই যাদের বিরুদ্ধে তাদের অনাস্থা ছিল জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকদের অভিযোগ, তাদেরকে সরানোর সিদ্ধান্ত নেওয়া হয়েছে। সুতরাং এই সওয়াল পর্ব চলছে। এখন তারা যে কাজে ফিরবেন অর্থাৎ জুনিয়র চিকিৎসকরা কর্মবিরতি কাটিয়ে, সেই বিষয়ে কিন্তু তাদের আইনজীবী এখনো কোনো ইঙ্গিত দেননি সুপ্রিম কোর্টে।
নজর রাখ অর্ণবাংশ।
In the performance of duties by these doctors, by the principal. Third, was there any attempt to cover up what happened or to hush up the crime? So a variety of issues is being
And
explored.
what is there a nexus between them and the West Bengal Medical Council? Is there a nexus between them